Steelseries Arctis Nova Pro is an incredible all-rounder, being the first headset to bridge the gap between quality gaming peripheral and on-the-go audio accessory. But are you paying a premium for a jack of all trades, master of none? I'm Ollie at Techable, let's look into it. The Arctis Nova Pro from Steelseries comes in both wireless and wired configurations, with the wired version featuring its own dedicated DAC and is high-res audio certified at $250. The wireless version I have here comes in at a whopping $350 and doesn't have its own dedicated DAC, but instead a wireless base station which has its own pretty cool features. That's because the wireless version is not just a gaming headset. With Bluetooth 5.0 capabilities, the Nova Pro Wireless also functions as a premium pair of active noise-cancelling Bluetooth headphones. They've done it. Those mad lads at Steelseries have actually done it. I genuinely don't know whether to call these things headset or headphones. I mean, they look like a pair of quality premium headphones, but then I've got the sexiest headset on the planet. On the face of it, they really can do it all. Bluetooth, ANC, true wireless, an audio jack, and up to 22 hours per battery. Yeah, you heard me. Per battery, as in plural. The wireless Nova Pro ships with two easily removable batteries in what Steelseries call their infinite power system. Simply put one charged battery in the ear cup behind this very clever magnetic plate, and the other charges inside the wireless base station whilst you play. And the best part is, the headset retains a small charge whilst you swap batteries. So if your juice dries up during ponage, you can change over the batteries without actually having to power the headphones down, telling those noobs exactly what you think of them all the way through. Actually, the best part is when using these as headphones and you're out and about, you don't need to take the base station with you to charge them because of the handy USB-C right behind the other ear cup plate. Okay, no, really. The actual best part is the fact that the batteries are removable to begin with. Batteries fail, as I mentioned in my How to Buy Used Tech video, so being able to replace those batteries mean the headset will inherently last longer, with the only true perishable part being easily replaceable. And if you like that video or this one, please give us a like and subscribe for more rants about right to repair, as well as how much I absolutely love replaceable parts. And by the way, Steelseries is taking this easy maintenance even further by making accessories like replaceable ear cups and headbands available at pretty reasonable prices. And as we're talking about parts, if you want to use these as your daily headphones, they have to look the part. After all, I'm not sure I'd be comfortable going on my commute with my bright green razors emitting RGB telling the world that I'm a big old nerd. And oh my, these headphones are a beautiful thing. My last gaming headset was a pair of Arctis 7.1s, and you can kind of see how they've evolved the Arctis design language and kind of crossbred it with like a pair of Sony WXM4s, or maybe even a pair of Bowers & Wilkins headphones with that very similar bar shape. They are pretty pared down for a gaming headset, with no RGB and a rather muted black design. But as mentioned, there are some pretty nice customizable plates and headbands from Steelseries store, as well as a carry case, which looks pretty chonky, but will protect your pricey headset on the go, which you might need, as I couldn't find an IP rating. The metal headband with adjustable strap and the retractable mic are prominent carries over from the Arctis range, though to replicate the more premium headphone offerings, the ear cups are made from plush PU leather, which feels pretty great but not quite as good as the pads from Sony or Bose. A fraction less though, you can barely tell the difference without having both of them in front of you. Unfortunately, one less premium quality of these headphones, whilst the headline features feel pretty solid and well built, there are things on here which frankly just feel a bit cheap. Stuff like the plastic on the ear cups themselves, the plastic adjustable hangers, and also the sound dial, which frankly does not belong on a $350 pair of headphones. I can honestly say that the plastic dial on my Razer Black Sharks feels better than this, and that's pretty embarrassing. Undoubtedly, this is a weight-saving measure, with the headphones coming in at 337 grams, slightly on the heavy side, but still very comfortable. But in my opinion, I would have dealt with the extra 5 grams or so for a better quality knob. Oi, enough of that. But yeah, the build quality is okay, but not really $350 okay. I mean, they definitely don't hold up to premium headphones in the same price bracket. It's pretty clear to me that they're trying to line these up against gaming headsets rather than premium headphones, because gaming headsets generally have a lower quality. I mean, if I take these and hold them directly next to my old pair of Arctis 7s, you can really feel the similarity. The only problem is those Arctis 7s cost nearly $200 less than these. A bit of a black mark for the Arctis Pros there, but I can't honestly say that SteelSeries has cut too many corners because of the massive feature set of this headset. We've talked about the infinite power system, but also in the base station you will find a dial and basic LED interface allowing you to adjust volume for game and chat channels, some basic sound adjustment features and some handy battery and volume indicators. On the back you will see the line in and out for your aux cable, as well as two line-ins for a PC and Xbox, PS5 or even Switch depending on your system. That's right, you can use the Arctis Pros to seamlessly switch between your devices, making it the perfect headset for a man cave or maybe your media setup. The only word of warning at this point, because of Xbox compatibility requirements, SteelSeries make multiple versions of the Nova Pro Wireless. A bit needlessly confusing from SteelSeries, and it does mean it's not currently possible to have a solution for all three in the same setup without compromising software somewhere in the line. Speaking of the software side, SteelSeries GG with Sonar is a great, easy-to-use platform which allows great out-of-the-box EQ, easy adjustability, as well as a bunch of options in ANC, input and output levels, and configurations for different games. Sonar really allows you to unlock the headset features of the Arctis Nova Pros, adding to the already stellar features that you find in the other Arctis lineup, like the chat and gaming channels, which is really helpful for quickly quietening the volume of heavy gunfire or turning down that really loud friend. We all have them. That's not to say the software side is all plain sailing. I've personally experienced a higher than expected number of bugs in daily driving these, from the headset failing to pair with the base station, to audio and input appearing robotic for absolutely no reason. It's still early days, and I appreciate for the sheer number of use cases in the Arctis Nova Pros, there might be a few teething issues. But I was kind of expecting for the primary headset use case that SteelSeries, who already make quite a lot of headsets, would be able to deal with that stuff and get it out in a bit more of a seamless way. I wasn't expecting quite this many problems with a manufacturer who's quite so used to making this type of device. It's also worth noting that for the headphone use case, with no mobile app, features like turning ANC on and off has to be set up via Sonar on a computer and saved to the Bluetooth profile, so no adjusting ANC on the fly. My last grumble with kind of the headphone Bluetooth mode is, although it connects pretty seamlessly, it doesn't appear to have an auto off when using on Bluetooth, which is a little frustrating. I mean, I know people like to copy Apple, but maybe not for everything. Somehow I've managed to get this far into the review without talking about performance, so let's do that. From an audio perspective, these sound genuinely great, offering solid mids and a punchy bass, a traditional staple of gaming headsets which typically embrace those powerful in-game moments like bullet fire or big magical booms. Do they sound as good as Sony, Bose, Apple flagship headphones? Well, no, but they're at least as good as other gaming headsets out there, if not a little bit better, and only a fraction behind those kind of big brand headphone mainstays. It would have been great though if these did come with a DAC that supported high-res audio, but you do pay for that with the wireless form factor. I'm not quite sure why they couldn't have shipped the DAC with the wireless version as well, but there you go. The headset mic is clear and good enough for your gaming sesh, but not exactly ready for your podcasting debut. Take a listen.
This is a test of the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro wireless headset's microphone. It's a $350 headset, so let's see if it's a $350 microphone.
And this is a microphone test of the Razer Blackshark V2X, which I picked up for $25 in the Prime Day sale. Just remember that wired connections generally have a better quality than wireless connections, so this isn't quite an apples to apple comparison. The Arctis Pros do have ANC, and whilst again it's not top level headphone quality, it's pretty darn cool to have in a headset and is still perfectly good enough to use as a genuine pair of ANC Bluetooth headphones whilst out and about. So would I recommend the Arctis Nova Pro? Well, simply put, yes, but with a pretty big old caveat. This is a great feature-packed headset that can do literally anything you might want to do, from online gaming, content consumption, and even those corporate Zoom calls. But they are $350. For context, that's $130 more than the brand new Logitech 735s, which also have Bluetooth, and $200 more than the HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless, which, as purely gaming headsets go, are as good as you can get. Yes, these can be your headphones too, but I'm still not sure whether it's okay to charge premium headphone prices for a device which may be a 10 out of 10 gaming headset, but is still only a 6 or 7 out of 10 premium pair of headphones. Now, Steelseries have put a huge amount of R&D money into this product, so I have no doubt that there is a quite healthy early adopters tax being applied here. But change starts somewhere, and I for one am pretty glad that Steelseries have made a device which is easily customizable, maintainable, and multi-use, so in one use or another you can use this for many, many years to come, without having to throw it away and buy a new one. Ultimately, we're always telling manufacturers, don't make things with inbuilt redundancy, don't make things I'm going to have to throw away after a few years. So when manufacturers do actually do that, I think we should applaud them for it. And if this is a bit too rich for your blood, I don't think you're going to have to wait long for these features to come to less premium headsets. With these flying off the shelves, I think it's only a matter of time before these good habits start trickling down into devices which are way, way better value. So what do you think about the Steelseries Arctis Nova Pros? Are they the all-round champion or just a really, really expensive concept product? Let me know in the comments below, and if you like this video, please give us a like and subscribe for more tech bits and bobs. I've been Ollie at Techable, and we'll catch you later, Skaters.